Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yep.
Hi.
That's all you need to know about that. True factual statement
Is.
I am back. I had a couple of days off.
Yeah.
Very good.
Where did you go? Anywhere nice?
Nottingham.
Nottingham. Are you sheriff there, were you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Robin Hood and all
I was
that.
there for 3 days. They made me sheriff. They didn't want me to leave, but I said I've got responsibilities down here. So
Fair enough.
Down
That's
where?
good of you.
down there.
Oh, okay.
Someone else was sat on my chair. I could sense it, and it's just off.
It's off.
Sit down, and you're like, it's not right. Anyway, this pool will give you nightmares.
This pool.
It's not one of these deep, deep pools, is it?
I think so.
They probably give you a nightmare.
Well, I
won't
don't
they?
like. Just don't.
You're not keen,
If you
mate.
got water in it, I'm fine. It's
Yeah.
an empty pool I have a phobia with.
I remember you saying the other day.
Weird.
It's weird.
Strange.
But we talked about this during the 3-year special, didn't we? And I was saying I wouldn't mind trying that one in Dubai.
Yeah.
It's the deepest pool.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, nope.
Nah, no
Yeah,
chance.
I'm not sure about that.
Same.
I'm hoping
No
it's along
desire.
the lines of that. Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's check it out then. In fact, I'm going to hide that. There we go. Right, this pool will give you nightmares. Let's go for it.
When we think of swimming pools, we think of warm rays of sunshine, crystal clear waters, and of course, a whole lot of relaxation. But for some thrill seekers though, a pool experience has to be on par with some of the most intense water slides out there. And these adrenaline junkies crave nothing more than diving headfirst into places to cool off. Ready to take a look?
No. No.
Let's get it on. Deep Spot. The Deep Spot Center in Musztanów, Poland is officially the world's deepest swimming pool. With a depth of 148 feet, Deep Spot holds the same amount of water as 27 Olympic-sized swimming pools. It's a scuba diver's playground, earning it the nickname of the kindergarten for divers. Below the surface lies a whole network of ledges, tunnels, and underwater obstacle courses that divers use to hone their navigation skills. There's also some theme decoration for a little fun as well. Giant stone block walls, carved human faces, and even a sunken ship to add to the treasure diving feel. Free divers are also welcome to test their endurance, with a guideline stretching all the way from the surface down to the very bottom of the pool, with markers lining the walls so they can gauge how far they get on a single breath. Market Square Tower.
Wow.
Nah.
Nah.
No
Bit
point.
too deep for me, that.
If you're going to do it, go in the sea and do that shit.
Yeah.
Go as deep as you want there.
I suppose that's a controlled environment though. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
go 148 foot down in the ocean, but
No, we want you
I'd
to.
do it. Yeah, but, go and try and find a famous shipwreck or something.
Yeah.
I've got my penny. Found it.
I think that's pretty cool though. I'd like to do a bit of scuba diving.
No interest
It
in me.
looks awesome. I just don't want to do the dangerous depths. Like that seems like, even though that's dangerous, I guess.
Yeah, things can go
Control.
wrong still, though, can't they? If you're that far down, things go wrong. It's
I don't
so
get
it's
it.
a long
Just,
way up again.
not for me. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get why you would.
I think it'd definitely take a bit of mental fortitude, a little bit. Because even I'm looking at that, I want to do it, but I'm looking at it like
I think for me, if it was in the Caribbean, like 10, 12 foot of water, like crystal clear water, and I was
Sharks.
doing it, well, partly, as long as there's no sharks there, then I wouldn't mind doing that. But, to somewhere where I can just get up to the surface straight away.
Yeah.
But if it's like...
Your armbands are
100
getting away, mate.
100, 200 foot deep.
ring dinosaur.
Yeah.
You'd have a flamingo one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Definitely.
I've probably done about 15 foot into the sea, something like that.
Yeah,
Just
right,
diving
okay.
off a boat and swimming down for a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
That's good fun. But I was like, by the time I got back up, I was running out of breath
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
I did 12 foot in Charleston off the diving
did you?
board. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that's
Oh,
about
it's
it.
deep. I remember going there. There's a big diving board there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Tower. One of the most terrifying pools in the world can be found closer to the sky than the ground. Located in Houston, Texas, the Market Square Tower's roof is adorned with a pool whose transparent edge hangs about 500 feet in the air. Here, brave swimmers can take a ride on the wild side and feel as though they're floating above the rest of the world, providing a completely unique perspective that'll really get your adrenaline pumping. You know that feeling you get when you're by the edge of a tall building? Yeah. Now imagine this, and you might begin to get an idea of how it feels
sure
to
about
swim in
that.
this
do
insane
that.
body of water.
I'd
While
do
the
it.
pool's made of thick organic glass that's strong enough to withstand almost anything, it's still spine-chilling to know that 8 inches of plexiglass is all that stands between you and certain doom. The Devil's Pool.
I'd do it, but I've got sweaty palms.
It's like when your stomach hurl that just watching it.
You'd have to though, wouldn't you? If
But
you
when I was on the edge, remember when I went to the edge and I got you on video?
Yeah.
And we walked over that glass sort of
Yeah.
thing, you walk over, you see straight all the way
That's
down.
right, yeah. Yeah, I'm not keen on things like that, I must admit. Not keen at all.
Pool. Feel like taking a walk on the
I've seen
wild
this.
side? A trip to Zambia wouldn't be complete without a trip to the iconic Victoria Falls, the world's largest waterfall. Crested on top of the crown of the mighty Zambezi River sits a hidden jewel, an incredible place nestled away out of sight called the Devil's Pool. Way before the infinity pool was invented, nature created its own version, just waiting to be found. A gentle rapid feeds the shallow pool where the water accumulates before cascading down a sheer 300-foot drop to the deep water below. The waterhole isn't for the faint of heart, as one wrong move could mean you go tumbling over the edge, hurtling towards the rocks below. If you're curious though, only plan a dip during the dry season, as once the African rain sets in, over 130 million gallons of water hurtles over the edge every minute. Hotel Hubertus. While Italy's Hotel Hubertus boasts some pretty spectacular views overlooking the Dolomite Mountains, this architectural wonder is famous for another reason. Tourists from around the world flock to swim in this unique, bare-edged rooftop infinity pool. So what's so special about it? Well, firstly, it's 82 feet long, suspended 40 feet above the ground, and the entire structure seems to only be held up by a handful of pine logs. There are no safety barriers and no fences, just an uninterrupted view of the surrounding mountains and valleys. But that's not all. A special glass viewing window on the bottom of the pool means that you can wave to the guests arriving below while they look up at you in sheer confusion. I just hope you're not afraid of heights. Marina Bay Sands.
I've been there.
This one,
Marina Bay, Singapore.
I'd do that.
Yeah, I would.
The thing
I'm not
is-
asked about things like that.
No. But the thing is, if that cracked and went, no matter where you are in that pool,
You're gone.
You're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're at the other end thinking you're safe,
Yeah.
nah.
No, you'd be.
I'd be naked if they're looking up like that.
That was my first thought. I was like, I'd get my ass out and just be sat on the bottom.
You pair. Unbelievable.
Sands. Could this be the infinity pool of all infinity pools? If not, it's certainly the biggest and longest, even certified by the good people at the Guinness Book of World Records. Belonging to the colossal Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, the pool looks like a huge Carnival cruise ship that's been dropped on top of 3 epic glass
building.
skyscrapers. It's not until you see it from a distance that you truly get an appreciation for just how big this thing is. Perched atop the world at an absolutely dizzying 600 feet off the ground, the effect of the edgeless pool might make you feel a bit squeamish about taking a dip, but with a view like this, even the most anxious of swimmers might be willing to pull out a bit of bravery. The massive pool is nearly 500 feet in length, and heading from end to end can easily make you feel like you're swimming in the sky itself, especially with the massive cityscape sprawling out below you. Nevertheless, I wouldn't be too quick to head straight for the edge. The edge. There's nothing quite like getting away from it all and heading out on tropical holiday away in Southeast Asia. The infinity pool at the Edge Resort in Bali is the perfect place to cool off, enjoy a tasty beverage, and maybe test out your fear of heights. Where better to soak up the sun than nestled against the edge of a cliff at a gut-wrenching height of 500 feet above the crashing ocean swell below. A 21-foot extension protrudes out over the Indian Ocean with only 3.5 inches of glass between you and a perilous tumble down into the deep blue. A fall you'd have zero chance of surviving. Experts say that if you're feeling scared, just don't look down. But when in the edge pool, that's kind of the best part. Arc. Building a brand new residential tower gives engineers and architects the opportunity to flex some of their creative flair. To the designers of the Arc Tower in Vancouver, however, it was a chance to add some theme park thrills to an ordinary swimming pool.
Wow.
On the 20th floor of this 30-story residential tower
nice,
is a
huh?
38-foot-long swimming pool for use of the tenants that live there. But this is no ordinary pool. 6 inches of acrylic glass line the pool's bottom, giving swimmers unobstructed views of the 200-foot drop below them. 6 inches isn't a lot.
That's what she said.
But engineers have assured us that it can hold the equivalent of 1,650 cars before it cracks, a limit I'm not willing to test out.
Yeah.
Mud volcano. Ever heard the
Some of these have been pretty cool so far.
Yeah, the one in Marina Bay, I always thought it was a surfboard. I didn't realise it was a carnival sort of like ship type look. I thought it was just a surfboard looking thing.
Yeah, looks like it. It's a good building, though.
Did you not
Great
go in
design.
that? Did you not go in that pool?
No, I was there for work. And dick about with things like beer to drink.
It looked like there was, I was going to say, it looked like there's a bar next to
Yeah,
the
it will
pool.
be.
Though,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I went on the rooftop. I didn't go in the pool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I bet you just got to have a lot of faith in engineering on these ones, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got to think, it'll be fine.
Don't we all the time though? If you think
I
about
guess so.
going into a skyscraper and being on the bottom floor, you've got to have a lot of faith in engineering.
Oh,
I guess even
absolutely.
just flying over there,
Yeah.
same sort of thing I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Yeah. But
Certain countries I wouldn't go in a pool like this, but I think like Singapore, Vancouver, places like that, I think I'd risk it.
Yeah. What about Malaysia?
You know what? I'd have to judge it on merit. I don't know enough about Malaysia to know about building regs.
It's about 4 hours away from Singapore by road.
If there's one in sort of like Kazakhstan, for example,
I'd do that.
You know,
built by Borat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kazakhstan's quite its infrastructure.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a big oil country.
Maybe it's a bad example. That Stoke. If there's one like that in Stoke.
Phrase as happy as a pig in mud? Well, now you have the chance to experience this joy yourself. The mud pool in Trinidad and Tobago is a thermally heated natural spring in which minerals, sediment, and heat rise ever so gradually from the depths of the earth. It's technically an active volcano, only guests swim in mud, not lava. For those with quicksand concerns, you needn't worry. The bubbles of hydrocarbon-rich gas coming up from the volcano below keep you afloat. At around 200 by 40 feet, these unique mud pits are visited by hundreds of people per week. The mud is said to draw impurities out of the body and promote good health. The volcano itself has only been active for a few years, and scientists say that it has a chance of settling down and turning back into solid ground. If you haven't been already, it might be a good idea to visit before it's gone for good. Four Seasons Safari.
Different.
Most hotel pools have an interesting assortment of wildlife. You've got your severely sunburned tourist, an overweight middle-aged man sunbathing in Speedos, and the group of millennials glued to the swim bar. However, located in the heart of Tanzania's Serengeti National Park, the Four Seasons Safari Lodge takes this idea up a notch, adding a menagerie of wild African animals to the pool's backdrop. Guests can escape the midday heat of the African savanna by slipping into the infinity pool and watch as animals come to drink at the man-made watering hole just 10 feet below. Elephants, zebras, gazelles, they all parade past while you practice your breaststroke. It's the ultimate lazy man safari. Who needs a swim-up bar when you have an up-close and personal experience with the cast of The Lion King? Hotel Villa Honeg. Instagram users will be able to instantly recognize the Hotel Villa Honeg up in the Swiss Alps. It's a favorite holiday destination for influencers looking to brag about the lifestyles of the rich and famous. The infinity pool overlooks Lake Lucerne, situated in the valley below, and is bordered on all sides by snow-capped peaks and dense green pine forests. Switzerland may not instantly spring to mind when you think of outdoor swimming locations, but rest assured that the water is kept at a constant balmy 96 degrees Fahrenheit, no matter the temperature outside. In fact, rain, hail, or shine, this pool can be used in any weather, even during winter snowfalls. Sitting 3,000 feet above sea level, this pool at the top of the world is only accessible by navigating a treacherous, winding road up the side of the mountain. One thing's for sure, the view is definitely worth it.
That'd be nice.
That's the
that'd
one.
do for me.
That is
Yeah, it looks
absolutely
mint,
the one
doesn't
for
it?
me.
Yeah, really nice.
The one in Tanzania, Gainer sent me a brochure ages ago about where you go and these like giraffes like that your window and shit like that. And you can
right.
pull out. I wonder if it's that same one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They certainly encourage them to come close to the hotel.
Yeah, I'm not,
so.
as you know, I'm not a massive animal lover sort of thing.
No.
I don't dislike them. I just don't have any need for
sort
them,
of like,
sort of thing.
you're fine over there.
Yeah.
I'm fine here.
Yeah.
Just crack on.
So for me, it probably might be beneficial to go on safari, to stay somewhere like that rather than actually go fucking hunting lions and shit in a jeep. You know what I mean? You're chasing your own.
I don't fancy doing that.
No, me
it just
neither.
looks a bit dodgy. That does. It really does.
Yeah.
But,
For me, the Swiss Alp one, in the winter when it's absolutely thick with
It'd be
snow
like
everywhere.
a big jacuzzi, I guess, won't it? It'd be dead warm in there. It'd be great.
Unbelievable.
The only one that didn't appeal to me was the Trinidad and Tobago mud bath.
I thought that looked pretty cool, to be honest. I'd do that.
Just, not for me.
Yeah, not too sure
Picking
about
mud
that.
out you, well, you would anyway.
Right up the street. Another nice coating for his socks.
Just get on the old B-day. It'll sort you right out.
Power mode. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers. Guys.